doesn't have to be flashy. You don't have to be in the spotlight. You just have to make yourself proud and love yourself for who you are and accept yourself for who you are. And that can be a long process, but it's a worthy process. It's a process that's worth it. You're worth it. That's really the whole point of this video, is to show that you deserve to live a life meaningful to you. So there's one thing that my therapist had said to me a long time ago. He said that the greatest revenge is to live life well. You know, when I was young, when he told me that, I didn't know what he really meant like that. I think I was like 16 or 15 at the time when he told me that. And it's simple. It's a simple quote. The greatest revenge is to live life well. I guess I just couldn't understand how living your life well would lead to revenge. But I guess to provide a little bit more context to the story, I want to give you my sad anime backstory to a certain extent. High school wasn't really the most popular kid. Being popular really isn't all that, if I'm really being honest. But back then, in high school and middle school, that meant something to me. Having a lot of people like me, you know, the popular kids, your main crush, blah blah blah. To keep this story short, I didn't get all of that, and then college still didn't get any of that. So I guess you could say I'm a sad loser for that part, but maybe I'm more of a sad loser for even still wanting that type of attention or validation. I feel that's a loserness, or whatever you want to call it, loser essence within me, that I still want to be someone that people like. And that's what sucks. When you people please or you're a nice person, you're not going to win, or you're going to suffer and you're going to feel frustrated about your life. Now, I'm sorry if you hear any of this background noise. My dad's just doing a lot of stupid stuff right now. I guess to still use myself as an example. Not getting the attention that you wanted in your childhood does play a part of why you seek validation, you seek attention from other people. I'm not trying to make this such a sad story, but I feel like the person who clicked on this video may have gone through that certain phase in their life, or still doing that phase of consciously or unconsciously searching for someone to fix them, or searching for someone to give them what they're missing, but truly it's yourself that you're missing. But even when you're aware that you're missing yourself, it's accepting that you're all that you need. And that's a hard thing for me right now, I guess. It's hard for me to accept that I'm all what I need, and that a quiet, boring life is actually a satisfying life. Because a boring, satisfying life to me is waking up, praying to God, eating food, taking a shower, having a car to take me to wherever I need, whether it be to my job or to school, and having conversations with whoever that may be, whether it be a family member, a friend, or even a significant other, and then going back home, eating some food again, and going to sleep. So what did I just say at that? So I'm gonna just say this. I basically had everything that I needed in that quiet, boring day. I had food, I had water, shelter, transportation, social life, right? I think we take for granted, you and I, the small things of life. And that may be because of what we see on social media, and what we see through movies or celebrity life, the people that we idolize. And yeah, it's kind of excuse me, it's kind of hard to stay focused when you're constantly comparing your life to other people. That's nothing new, that's nothing bizarre. We're social creatures that like to interact with people, but we're social creatures that like to compare, meaning we like to be jealous, we're envious of what others have, but we don't know everything that's going on in someone else's life. We complain about our own circumstances, about our own challenges, right? But it's not as bad as it seems, especially when you change your perspective on how your life lessons, your mistakes, your problems are chapters of your life or levels of your life to grow. When you beat a certain level of fear of public speaking or um, the new challenges that you face at your new job, or writing a 15-page paper, which is disgusting. When you complete that, life starts to feel at ease, but I guess you start to feel more confident in yourself because you actually accomplished something that was making you feel fearful or making you feel lesser than, or having a sense of self doubt within you. So, my bad if I digress a little bit from what the main topic of this video, but I'm saying that when you accomplish so many goals, when you accomplish so many tasks and challenges that you overcome, when you overcome so many challenges that you face throughout a job or anything that you want to be successful in, you gain this level of confidence because it was something that made you tremble in fear. And now you realize that you have the ability to deal with hardships, to deal with toxic people, to deal with, um, I guess, really, you realize that you're able to make your dreams come true. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like that's kind of what he was saying, to live the greatest revenge is to live life well. It's really going after your dreams, making that become a reality, making a decent amount of income to provide for yourself or your family if you want to build another family. It's leaving the legacy of, or sometimes maybe not even leaving a legacy, it's just being on your deathbed, knowing that you did all you were able to do to make yourself feel content and satisfied. Now, I would say happy, but I believe happiness is fleeting. I believe happiness is temporary. But that'll be a future video for another time. But yeah, it's just realizing that you're the one who made yourself happy. You're the one who decided to be more positive than negative, to stop feeling sorry for yourself, and to make something of your life. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be flashy. You don't have to be in the spotlight. You just have to make yourself proud and love yourself for who you are and accept yourself for who you are. And that can be a long process, but it's a worthy process. It's a process that's worth it. You're worth it. That's really the whole point of this video, is to show that you deserve to live a life meaningful to you. And yeah, really, like, if you're watching this part of this video, know that you're worth this life. Know that you may not get the attention or the love from your parents, your children, your friends, or your crush, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, non-binary partner, but too many examples, but I'm saying, like, it's okay if you don't get that love because you already had that love from within, you know? I hate to be a little bit negative to this video, but people really do suck. And when you realize that, you know, this, it's kind of like, okay, well, people suck, but that doesn't mean I have to suck too, right? So if you know that you don't have to suck, if you know that you don't have to be a loser, my definition of a loser is someone who just feels sorry for themselves and makes someone else's life worse because they feel pathetic and bad about themselves. If you don't be that type of person and be a person that implements good character growth skills and chooses themselves every single day and becomes a source of light for others, you're doing pretty well. If you can live in a studio apartment by yourself, but you still got food, you got transportation, you can still take care of yourself, you're winning in my book. If you still show up for your kids despite the challenges that you face, if you still if you're still a loving partner to your significant other, you're winning in my book. If you're still a college student, um, showing up to class, handing in each assignment or most of the assignments, and you're a good friend to other people, you're winning in my book too. Now, I can name so many examples of people who are winning in life to me, but this video will be freaking long, really. And I guess this is just supposed to be a positive video to whoever may need it. And I feel like I'm saying the same thing all over again, but I really do wish you the best in life. That's what I'm really trying to say. And with this, stay blessed, stay crispy, stay limitless. I hope I was able to add some value into your life. It's Quentin White, signing out. Peace.